Charlie Banana is an ecological cloth diaper brand previously acquired by P&G, which we are basically piloting in a startup way here in Latin America and more specifically in Chile. We did see Charlie Banana as a brand with a great purpose and very aligned to our corporate values. We identified Chile as the country that has higher affinity towards this sustainability concern in comparison to other countries. We saw that consumers are more willing to change habits into recycling, reutilizing products, and specifically the moms that we are targeting. That I believe it's a challenge when you operate as a startup, meaning we didn't have a logistic dedicated person, a financial dedicated person, a marketing dedicated person. And for example, I was previously in the market research area. I was not even on marketing. So all of these 4 areas were like white spaces for me as well. So I believe that that was the first challenge I personally faced into immersing on how to holistically handle a brand and more exactly like a business. We didn't have any sales in the first 2 weeks, and we were very worried that we did something wrong. Maybe it's not the right fit for the consumer. Lots of questions, as you may imagine. Here, what we basically did was first, we kind of reshuffled our communication plan. We stopped communicating some benefits of the diaper that weren't so relevant for these consumers. We started focusing on the ones that were performing the best according to our dashboards. And in the second place, that I would summarize as one of the learnings in this journey is we had to know our consumer. Our consumers are not like the common disposable diaper users. They are very eager to look for a lot of information of the product they're using, because of course it's a cloth diaper, it's a reusable diaper. There are lots of commitments that they have to do, and we had to know this, and it was kind of a reality shock for us to understand that, because when we were seeing, they were exposed to the brand, but they were not buying it. Why? Because they take some time to look for information, to get that in a very informed decision, as I was saying. I would say I'm passionate about sustainability. I hate using plastics, and I believe this is more like a personal passion that I've always had. When I was a kid, I watched all these documentaries about the earth warming and all these things. So on that side, this was a perfect project because I was afraid we were not getting there yet, but we saw that there's this brand that goes in line with this purpose, and like it was sound to our ears for us to start pursuing that passion. I believe one tip I would have is to always know your consumers, and this is probably maybe myself, market researcher from 4 years ago talking. But I believe this is key to first handle expectations. Not all consumers are the same, even if they're using similar products. And in the second place, not all consumers are looking for the same thing. So always know who your consumer is, what he or she is looking for, what are his or her doubts, and how you can enable him or her to have an easier experience with your product. Not to brag, but results have been very positive up to now. We have had a kind of an explosive growth of sales in the last, I would say, 3 months compared to when we launched. And right now we are seeing a yearly potential of 10x versus with how much we started selling in the beginning, or our initial projections.